Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Chaz Fernandez. I'm a local Hudson County realtor, and today we're going to be exploring only the top 4 best parks in West New York, New Jersey. So let's check it out. All right, guys. So starting off, we have St. Mary's Park, which is located in the northwestern corner of West New York. Let's check it out. So as you walk in, you're greeted by a nice, chill little seating area. There is coverage on top of us, so if it's raining, you won't get wet. And as you walk in, right, you're gonna see there's like a little spot. This is for like younger kids, right? You play on smaller slides. Whereas over here you have your more standard, playground equipment for regular kids to play. A bunch of swings, water fountain in the summer and springtime when it gets warm. They like a little water water spritzer, you could say. Very cool. Sometimes you'll even see like older people sitting down over here. Playing checkers or playing chess. I remember when I was a kid, me and my friends, we would play checkers with like bottle caps and rocks, silly stuff like that. So nothing crazy, but listen, it's a clean park. It is spacious. You're right across the street from St. Mary's. Like I said, it's a nice overall park. Tons of seating, tons of benches, and one thing, and this goes for all the parks, right? Ever since the new administration came in May. Now they have security guards in the summer and spring, which I think is really cool because, just obviously kids come here, right? So having security, it's going to keep away the borrachos, people who might have a negative intention. So I think that's pretty awesome. So now we're going to check out Miller Park, which is personally my favorite. All right, so here we are. Now we're at Miller Park, and Miller Park, there's about 3 different ways to enter it. It's a pretty good sized park. But this is my favorite way. I feel like it's the most scenic and grandiose ways to walk into it. So let's check it out. All right, so as soon as you walk into the park, you're greeted by a lot of greenery, which is nice. It's like a nice base layer, right, to have in a park, right? Trees, greenery, which is nice. Whether you're running around, you're playing catch, you're playing with your dog. You have some nice seating over here. This park was actually renovated last year and reopened in June, and like I said, they did a great job. And you see the seating areas, super nice, super clean. You have the checkerboard if you want to play chess or checkers. It's very nice. Seating area. All right, and now we're going to be checking out. This is like, I guess you could say, the main playground of Miller Park in terms of actual, playground equipment. It seems to be closed off right now. I don't know why. But like I said, it's a beautiful park with a turf field. Just look at that swing right there. It's a very secure swing. Some of the things that the kids could do here, I've seen it. It's pretty cool. Obviously, very new equipment, super long slides. Stairs. There's a little. I don't know if I see right there, but rope climbing. You can climb the net. Very cool stuff. And again, just continuing up. This just looks great. This is like an awesome park. They really outdid themselves. Definitely the most unique. It's definitely is the best playground in West New York. You can definitely make that argument. I don't think many people would concede. And right next to it, they added, look, the little soccer field. Has nets, the turf field. It's just awesome. So it's a really good way to give back to the community for the kids. Right here, right over here, you have a community garden, which is pretty cool. And like I said, this is the basketball court. Again, also redone. Everything in the park was redone. They freshly painted the ground. The ground used to be asphalt, just concrete asphalt. Now it's definitely more gentle if you were to fall down. The courts, they're single rim, which for people who care about basketball, they'll definitely appreciate that. You have plenty of garbage cans around all 4 corners, which is a nice way to help keep it clean. And so right next to this, have I call it a West New York water park or a splash park, but they have an entire water park. Obviously, it's closed during the winter and fall, right? But it should be opening up soon, the next few weeks. Now it's getting warmer out. So look at this. Check it out. Look how huge this is. Let me give you guys a better look. I wish this was here when I was a kid, because this is definitely pretty awesome. Miller Park also has a public restroom, which to my knowledge, I believe it's the only park in West New York that does have a public restroom. So again, it's an awesome park. They did a great job with the renovations, and let's go check out what's next. And right across the street from Miller Park, you're greeted with the historic, Miller Stadium. That in itself could be its own video. A ton of history in this place. The former world champion, James J. Braddock, he actually had a couple of boxing matches here, back in, I don't know, it was in the 30s or 40s, something like that. But nowadays, it's a recreational field, right, for baseball. I think they even do like recreational football practices here. Pretty cool. You don't really see stadiums in our area. I definitely think this could be utilized more, just because it's such an awesome place. All right, now time checking out our third park on the list, Old Glory Park, located on Boulevard East. And this is one of those parks that I think people visit but don't even think about, oh, I'm going to Old Glory Park. People come here, and as you can see, we're right on Boulevard East, so we have beautiful views of the skyline, right? So I think when people come here, oh, let me just go Boulevard East, so let's go check out the skyline. But in reality, if you're in West New York, you're visiting Old Glory Park. So let's get more into it. So first thing, right, when we get to the edge, obviously you're overlooking the New York skyline. It's pretty obvious, right? But you actually have a good view too of the West New York pool. They actually went and deforested a lot of this trees and shrubbery. That has its pros and cons, as you guys know. I won't get into that though. But as you see, you have the West New York pool over there. The name escapes me. I believe it's called Centennial Field. It's one of the, say it's the main soccer field. Maybe that one or Corviello. One of the main soccer fields in West New York. And you're overlooking, Weehawken, Port Imperial, and let's check out the skyline. Continuing, right? This would be like the main playground, right? The main playground of Old Glory Park. I'm not going to go in there because there's kids and families right now, right? But as you can see, pretty standard stuff. It's clean. You have a nice foam on the ground so you won't get hurt. You have the swing, slides, all that standard stuff. And what's super cool is, like I said, look what it outlooks. All right. So continuing on, as you guys can see, maybe you guys can see in front of me, we're actually going to be approaching the dog park. Here we are. Standard dog park. Has some stuff for the dogs to walk on. Nothing too crazy, right? And again, that's what it's overlooking. They actually have like two dog parks back to back that are separated. I'm not sure why. I don't have a dog, so I can't say I have much experience with that. And like I said, you have a nice seating area. Nothing too crazy, but you have multiple areas where you can play chess or checkers, just sit down. I think this used to be like a fountain, but they made it into like a little bit of garden shrubbery. That's fine. So that's pretty much Old Glory Park. I'm pretty excited to go to the next one, which is only a few blocks away actually from here, which is going to be Mickle Downey Field. It's definitely the most unique park in West New York, so let's check it out. All right, guys, the last park on our list, Patricia McEldowney Field, located on Boulevard East, a few blocks up from Old Glory Park. I admittedly haven't been to this park in a couple years, but I know what this park is because I used to come here a lot as a kid, especially grade school, middle school. Off rip, as you guys can see, a little bit of like a Wallsy ball, racquetball court. Coming off to the side, as you guys can see, we have some tennis courts, pickleball, whatever you like to call it. As you guys can see right there, you do have a security guard here today, which is always cool. Like I said, these parks do have security, which is really nice, to be honest. This is actually very different from last time I've been here. As you guys can see now, there's actually looks to be like it's a turf field, right? It looks like a regular recreation turf field, so it looks like it could be used for softball, maybe baseball. It looks like you can do a little bit of everything here. This is definitely new. this is definitely, let's give this a better look. Yeah, it's currently gated off right now, so there's no way for me to enter. But as you can see, like, definitely like a baseball, softball type field that they made for. Back in the day, in this corner over here, there actually used to be like a stage. They took that down. I guess it was, to be fair, it wasn't really ever used, so I can understand that. And like I said, right here, this is where the tennis courts are. Pretty standard. You have two full-size courts, which is pretty cool. And making our way over on this way. And one thing, like I said, this park, it doesn't have a playground, right? So it's not your typical park, but that's why I say it's probably the most unique park in West New York, because it does have tennis ball courts, it does have a turf field, it does have racquetball or a Wallsy ball court. It does have your greenery that you want to see in a park. You are still on Boulevard East, so you do have the nice views. So definitely warrants being in this video. I'm actually doing my ranking after this as well. And as you can see, we're making our way towards the skate park. Right now, there's just a few people playing with their dog, which is pretty cool, right? There's no one here right now. It is during the day, so I guess all the kids and teenagers are at school. But yeah, this would be the you could say, quote unquote, the end of Michael Downey Park. Cool skateboard. Obviously, unfortunately, there's a lot of graffiti and whatnot, but I guess that's normal, unfortunately. And then right here, the staircase is actually going to take us up to the top. So let's see how that goes. A little bit of a workout. But like I said, as always, we're greeted by the New York skyline. So guys, for me, my ranking has to be number 4, St. Mary's. Number 3, Patricia Michael Downey Park. Number 2, Old Glory Park. And number 1, I'm going with Miller Park. Okay, so guys, my name is Chaz Fernandez. I'm a local Hudson County realtor. If you or someone you know needs help with buying, selling, renting, or anything related to real estate, my contact information is in the description below. All right, guys? So before we leave, hey guys, check out this playlist to see more stuff you guys can do in Hudson County, okay? Thank you.